And in today's Consumer Reports, experts have loads of recommendations for those in the market for a new washer or dryer.
This washer has been running perfectly for 15 years. No repairs, no replacements, still washing clothes daily. The company that made it went bankrupt because their machines lasted too long. Why are today's washers designed to fail? Remember when washing machines lasted 20 years? Your grandparents probably do. Back then, these metal beasts sat in basements like tanks, churning away decade after decade without complaint. Those days are dead. Modern washing machines save us massive amounts of time compared to scrubbing clothes by hand in a tub. That's undeniable. But here's the catch. Today's sleek, computerized models are about as durable as a chocolate teapot. Most barely make it 6 to 8 years before something major breaks. And when they do break, well, you're looking at repair bills that make your wallet weep. The average service call costs between $150 to $300, assuming you can even find parts. Sometimes the repair estimate is so high you might as well buy a new machine. Makes sense, right? Then there's the laundromat shuffle. Nothing says adulting success like hauling wet clothes across town because your machine decided to flood the basement on a Sunday night. At $4.6 per load, those emergency laundromat trips add up fast. The weird part is that reliability today depends less on whether you pick a top loader or front loader, and more on the specific brand hiding behind that shiny exterior. Some manufacturers have completely abandoned the idea that appliances should last more than a few years past warranty. But which brands actually build machines that won't leave you hanging? The answer might surprise you, especially when it comes to the age-old debate between front loaders and top loaders. For decades, everyone knew that top-load washers were the reliable workhorses, while front loaders were fancy European machines that broke down constantly. Well, guess what? That wisdom is now completely backwards. Here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. In 2023, front-load machines are actually slightly more reliable than top loaders. Yeah, you read that right. The washing machine world has flipped upside down, and most people haven't gotten the memo yet. The warranty data tells the real story. New top-load washers are failing at higher rates than their front-loading cousins. Makes sense when you think about it. Manufacturers have been cramming more plastic parts and cost-cutting measures into top loaders to hit those aggressive price points. Meanwhile, front loaders still command premium prices, so they can afford better components. But here's the thing, and this is important. The reliability difference between the two styles is pretty small. We're talking maybe a few percentage points, not some massive gap. It's like choosing between two slightly different flavors of mediocrity. What really matters more than whether you load from the top or front? The brand name on that machine. A well-built top loader from a solid manufacturer will crush a cheaply made front loader every single time. And the weird part is, some brands excel at one style, but completely bomb at the other. Speaking of top loaders, there's another choice that'll make your head spin, and it's hiding right inside that top loading category. So you've picked top load, but here's where things get interesting. You're not done yet. Top loaders come in two flavors, and the difference might surprise you. First up, the classic agitator. That tall spindle thing in the middle that beats your clothes like they owe it money. Been around forever. Works exactly how you'd expect. Grabs your shirts, twists them around, and gets the dirt out through pure mechanical aggression. Then there's the newer wash plate design. High-efficiency models with either a small impeller at the bottom or just a textured tub that creates currents. Gentler on clothes, uses way less water, and honestly, cleans better in most cases. But here's the reliability twist. Both styles break down at roughly the same rate, though agitators might edge out wash plates by a hair. The moving parts are different, but neither design is dramatically more bulletproof than the other. Where they really differ is performance. Wash plates win on efficiency. Less water, less energy, better stain removal on normal loads. Agitators shine with heavily soiled items like work clothes or muddy sports uniforms. That aggressive action just works better on tough grime. The real killer for wash plates? People overload them. Without that big agitator taking up space, it's tempting to cram everything in. Bad idea. Overloading strains the motor, pump, and transmission, shortens the machine's life significantly. Speaking of life expectancy, let's talk about which specific brands and models actually deliver on lasting power. After sorting through all that front-load versus top-load drama, let's talk about which top-load machines won't leave you crying into your wallet. Because guess what? Some brands actually care about making things that work. Speed Queen sits at the top like the grumpy old mechanic who refuses to retire. These machines come with 5 to 10-year warranties, which should tell you something. They're built like tanks and last about as long. The downside? They use more water than a small swimming pool and have the capacity of a shoebox. But hey, at least they'll outlive your mortgage. Then there's the budget-friendly hero, Amana, and basic Whirlpool models. They're not fancy, but they're honest. Decent reliability without breaking the bank, and when something does go wrong, parts are everywhere. Your local repair guy probably has them in his truck already. GE's Profile line deserves a mention too. Regular GE units can be sketchy, but the Profile series actually tries harder. Better warranties, fewer headaches. It's like GE's attempt at redemption after years of disappointing everyone. And here's a sneaky option. Maytag's Commercial MVWP series. Stronger build quality than their regular stuff, designed for actual commercial use. Just watch those warranty details because commercial units sometimes get different coverage rules. The weird part is how much brand loyalty people have with machines that break constantly. But these 4 options actually earned their reputation the hard way. Speaking of earned reputations, some brands definitely earned theirs for all the wrong reasons. We talked about the winners, but let's be honest, some washing machines are disasters waiting to happen. And unfortunately, they're sitting in showrooms right now with shiny price tags and convincing sales pitches. Start with Maytag's Commercial Grade MBWC series. Sounds tough, right? Well, the name is about the only commercial thing about it. These machines fail constantly. The transmission goes. The control board dies. It's like they took a regular machine and slapped commercial on it to justify charging more. Real commercial machines last decades. These barely make it past the warranty. Samsung deserves special mention here. Sure, they clean clothes beautifully. The problem? They're ticking time bombs. Right after the warranty expires, expensive parts start breaking. The spider arm cracks. The bearings go bad. Repairs cost more than the machine is worth. Makes sense, right? Then there's the bottom-tier GE and Hotpoint models. These are built as cheaply as possible, and it shows. Everything feels flimsy. The plastic parts crack. The motors give up early. You get what you pay for, and you're not paying for much. Don't forget newer brands like Medea and Insignia. They might seem like bargains, but when something breaks, and it will, good luck finding parts. Your local repair guy probably doesn't even stock them. You'll be waiting weeks for basic components. But here's the weird part about reliability problems. Sometimes the most reliable machines come from the most unexpected places. Americans have a strange relationship with front-load washing machines. We act like there's some foreign contraption that'll eat our socks and flood the basement. Meanwhile, The rest of the world uses them without drama. Here's what's actually happening. Front loads clean better than top loads. Period. They use less water, less detergent, and spin clothes faster to remove more moisture. Your dryer runs shorter cycles, saving energy costs. The upfront price stings more, but utility bills stay lower for years. The higher spin speeds make a real difference. While your top load spins at maybe 700 RPM, front loads hit 200 RPM or higher. Think of it like a carnival ride for your clothes. They come out much less wet. But here's where people mess up royally. They buy those dual-tub combo machines from Samsung or LG that wash and dry in one unit. Sounds convenient, right? Wrong. You've basically doubled your breakdown risk by cramming two complex systems into one box. When it fails, you lose both functions at once. The weird part is how front loads got their bad reputation. Early models had mold issues because people didn't understand the maintenance. Leave that door cracked open after washing, and most problems disappear. European brands like Miele and Bosch build front loads that last decades. Americans still prefer top loads, but the reliability gap keeps shrinking. Speaking of reliability, some front-load brands absolutely destroy the competition. When it comes to front-load washing machines that won't leave you stranded with wet clothes, Speed Queen's FF7 sits at the top. But here's the catch. It costs more than some people's monthly rent. We're talking serious money for a washer that could outlast your mortgage. LG consistently builds front-loaders that actually work. Their track record beats Samsung by miles. The WM3670 and WM3470 models stand out because they rarely need repairs. Most owners go years without calling a technician. That's pretty remarkable in today's throwaway appliance world. Then there are the European options that make American machines look like toys. Miele builds washers like they're crafting luxury cars. Bosch brings German engineering to your laundry room. Electrolux and Frigidaire offer solid performance without the premium price tag. There's even eBac from the UK, though good luck finding parts in Nebraska. But here's where things get tricky. These European brands are built to last decades, not the usual American timeline of hopefully makes it past warranty. The problem? Finding someone to fix them when something eventually goes wrong. Your local repair guy probably knows Whirlpool inside and out, but ask him about a Miele control board and watch his face go blank. The weird part is that paying more upfront often saves money long-term. A reliable front loader uses less water and energy while cleaning better than most top loaders. Still, even the best machines need proper care to reach their potential lifespan. Want your washing machine to actually last? Well, here's the maintenance nobody talks about until it's too late. Run a tub clean cycle every month with the hottest water setting. Your machine literally tells you to do this, but most people ignore it like a check engine light. Hot water dissolves soap scum and kills the funky bacteria that makes your clean clothes smell like a gym locker. Then there's the drain pump filter. Every 3 months, pull that sucker out and clean it. Front loaders especially love collecting lint, coins, and mysterious pocket debris that clogs everything up. It's gross, but cheaper than a service call. He detergent isn't just marketing nonsense. Regular detergent creates too many suds, which sounds fun, but actually strains your pump motor. Think of it as feeding your machine the wrong fuel. It'll run, but not for long. Don't overload the thing either. Fill it about 3/4 full, max. I know it's tempting to cram everything in, but your machine isn't a clown car. Clothes need room to move around, and overloading wears out the motor faster than anything else. Keep your machine level too. Those little adjustable feet aren't decoration. Use them. A wobbling washer beats itself to death over time. Makes sense, right? But here's what's really interesting. Even with perfect maintenance, some brands still fail spectacularly, while others keep chugging along. The reliability rankings tell a fascinating story about which manufacturers actually care. Real repair technicians know which machines break down most, and their opinions might surprise you. A recent poll of appliance repair pros revealed something interesting. When asked which brand they'd trust in their own homes, LG dominated the votes. Whirlpool and Maytag came second. But here's the kicker. When Speed Queen was included as an option, it wasn't even close. Speed Queen won by a landslide. Google search data tells a different story, though. People frantically searching Samsung washer problems happens way more than any other brand. Samsung leads the pack for desperate late-night troubleshooting sessions. Whirlpool, LG, Maytag, and GE follow behind in that order. The brands with the fewest panic searches? Bosch sits pretty at the bottom of the failure list. Electrolux and Frigidaire join them in the reliable category. Speed Queen barely registers any problem searches at all. But wait, there's another level entirely. Commercial laundromat machines live in a different universe. Brands like Dexter and Speed Queen's commercial lines get pounded daily by strangers who don't care about them. Yet they keep running for decades. These industrial beasts cost serious money, sometimes $3,000 or more. Most people can't justify that expense for home use. Makes sense, right? You're not washing 50 loads per day. The gap between home and commercial reliability is massive. Home machines are built to a price point, not a quality standard. That's just the reality of today's appliance market. Your best bet remains sticking with proven performers and maintaining them religiously.